Welcome back to the now seemingly controversial Valencia Career Mode. The transfer window is over and a number of you will be glad of that. Appreciate the honest feedback in the comments section. The Salah deal went down like a lead balloon, it's safe to say. The secondary save is always one that tends to be less realistic. And we obviously aren't quite so hyper-focused on realism in the saves outside of the realistic RTG. The Palace one will be more realistic. This one is kind of the more to have a bit of fun with the game save, as was the one that used the second save that was on the second channel in previous years, and the second save that was on this main channel prior to us moving it to the second channel in the first place. So do take this save with a pinch of salt, and this one isn't meant to be hyper realistic, but appreciate the feedback in the comment section nonetheless. And I know exactly what you guys are looking for from your content on this channel, seemingly more so like 100% of the time as opposed to occasionally just having a little bit of fun with it. But it is what it is. We shall crack on with the rest of the season. We've got a very difficult month here. We've got Barcelona and Real Madrid, Betis and Freiburg in between as well. We'll play the first European game of our life at Valencia away from home against Freiburg. We'll sim the one against Betis because rather obviously we're going to play Barca and Real at home. Things are not going to be easy, but this will be a true test of the new look side. Can it cut the mustard against the big boys? Drop the video a like if you're enjoying, and don't hate me for doing a couple of those transfer deadline day moves. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of this save or the Palace save that comes to you, of course, every weekday. But I'll be streaming all the time as well. So links in the description to Twitch and Kick. And of course, I stream here on the YouTube channel as well. But we're going to start with the full strength 11 and see what we can do. All right, Barcelona, who they brought with them. Juan Garcia gets the nod in goal on this occasion. Mendes, Kubasi, Pacho and Araujo. Tielemans and Pedri. Rafinha, Olmo, Lamine Yamal. And Marcus Thuram leads the line. It's Ronald Araujo at right back, which is an intriguing decision. William Pacho is new. Obviously, Yuri Tielemans is new. And Marcus Thuram is new. They've sold Jules Koundé in this save, I think. I'm pretty sure. So it's been... Well, that was a terrible pass. It's been all change in both saves, really, with the transfer windows we've done so far. There were quite a few sides that tended to sell a lot of their better players. So each save will definitely have its own unique feel. At the minute, I need to feel my way back into the game because I am doing nothing but give the ball straight back to Barcelona every time at the minute. Here's Nuno Mendes in behind. That's a lovely little turn. Needs to find some support. He has. Yamal fires wide. Carlos Corberán has got their number. It says to me that we beat Barcelona last time we played them, so I can't recall. Actually, no, we did, didn't we? Because we had them in the last game of the season last year, and we got a result. Oh, nice run by Perez. Perez is in. Juan Garcia with the save, because we won almost every game we played in the final 10 or so last season, didn't we? To end up with the run to finish 5th and be just on the fringes of being potentially in the Champions League. Nice spin by Salah. Trying to find a bit of space to find a teammate, but unfortunately Pedri's intercepted that. Both sides coming close to scoring so far, but neither side has in the opening 20 minutes. Rafinha is at Manchester City, I think, in our Crystal Palace career mode. Does get potentially a little bit confusing at times when you run 2 saves simultaneously, but we have always run 2 saves simultaneously, whether they be both on this main channel or one on this channel and one on the second channel, as we say. Trying to get Yilmaz in behind here as Araujo's tucked up, and that has worked well. Looking for Salah. Oh, now that is a way to bring yourself into the forefront at your new club. Wow, Mo. Wow. Firing back at the haters, Mo Salah. His first goal for the club comes against Barcelona, and it's quite impressive. 1-0. Thuram. Oh, nice little ball back. Dani Olmo. Well, we weren't level for long. Sorry, we weren't in front for long. They are level immediately. Dani Olmo with his 3rd goal of the season. Little couple of shimmies from Marcus Thuram, and then Dani Olmo just picks his spot Brilliant finish into the top corner. Unsavable for David De Gea. And Barca are level again. Back to the old drawing board. Good footwork. Dani Olmo with an unbelievable first-time ball. Rafinha with an unbelievable first touch. Yeah, I'm getting ripped apart by a couple of Barcelona players at the moment. No yellow card, thankfully, but he's written Boyomo off there. Rafinha will take this free kick short, actually, to go to Nuno Mendes. It's intriguing. That's a good ball in, though. Boyomo gets there. Can we win this? No. Tielemans up. Yamal shoots wide again. On the other side this time. Rafinha. Olmo quickly to Thuram. Lovely turn. Olmo. Good save. Dave. Thierry Correa flicks that way. We'll actually look across here. Harry Gazzo's in a lot of space. Ronald Araujo just isn't suited to right back, is he? Yilmaz looking to get in behind here. Barrios Yilmaz. Shot blocked by Pau Kubashi. Juan Garcia away. We should win this though. Jose Perez. Javiguera. Looking for Mo. Oh, I should have just waited for it to drop before I committed to the shot because he's gone with his head, not his feet. It's going to be 1-1 at half-time. 2 very good goals. If the result was decided in a draw on the quality of goal, though, I think we might just edge it. That Salah one was pretty special. Costa Nedeljkovic has just moved to Arsenal, apparently. I can't say as I know the name. Rafinha is on one hell of a run here at the minute. And Yamal has his shot fire straight into Valentin Gomez and out for a corner. Look like they're going to take this one short. No, they're not. Pedri into the middle. Yilmaz away. Not long left to go in the game. I'm worried about a little through ball to Dani Olmo here. There it is. Big save, Dave. Strong arm from De Gea. That was the game waiting to be won right there for Barcelona. What a challenge by Yuri Tielemans that is. Now Ronald Araujo getting forward from right back and delivering, well, an attempted cross is what we'll call it. Salah inside, around the corner here. Come on. Run, Ansu. I haven't got the ball anymore. Don't worry about running, Ansu. Valentin Gomez drawn out of position here. Javiguera can't get to that. Rafinha finds Thuram. It's starting to liven up with 10 minutes to go. Dani Olmo has Marcus Thuram running. Can't find him. It could go any which way in these final 10 minutes. That's a lovely header out to Yilmaz. I really didn't think it was going to reach him. Cuts inside nicely and overruns it. Mother trucker dude. But he's going to have to be positioned better to do so. Ref, are you going to give me the opportunity? He is. Salah's pace is not what it once was. And, well, Nuno Mendes apparently has fouled him there. I don't see the foul, but we'll take the free kick. Wind is quite high here, as you can see there. 15 kilometres from right to left. So we'll try and find a whipper into someone in the box. And the wind has taken that straight to the goalkeeper. It will be 1-1 then. Valencia against Barcelona. 2 high-quality goals. Neither side able to see the other off. Points a point against a side that good. We'll absolutely take it. Salah's first goal for the club was quite memorable. Real Betis are the side next on the agenda. They are decent, but obviously we're wanting to prioritise playing our first ever European game at the moment. So we will sim this one. We'll get 2-1 defeat, unfortunately. Ansu Fati pulls one back for us, but it's just too little, too late. Very even game by the looks of things, from possession and shots created, etc. But it's our first defeat of the year. We take it on the chin, we move, we go again. We have a relatively straightforward European set of fixtures. So I'm hoping that we'll be okay simming most of the games in the Europa League in the league phase. I'll show you who we have again. It's Freiburg, Basel, FC26, Shamrock Rovers, Ferencváros, Roma, Palace and Kilmarnock. So 8 games, not the 6 that we had in the Conference League at Crystal Palace. So busier. But Freiburg away is going to be an intriguing one. I don't know whether this is going to be a straightforward game or whether it's going to be one that actually will catch us out. There's only one way to find out, and that's to play it. Freiburg line up in a 4-2-3-1 with Röhl at cam. Is that the same role that was at Everton, potentially. Ginter still at centre-back. Actually, no, if that's Matthias Ginter, he used to be at Mönchengladbach, didn't he? Sure, if it is Matthias Ginter, it is. And it is Merlin Röhl. Is he on loan at Freiburg? He only signed for Everton in real life in the most recent transfer window, didn't he? Grifo's been at Freiburg for what feels like an age. They're not a bad team. They're not a great team, but they're not a bad team. Certainly, this isn't going to be a walkover. And I've fielded a rotated side of sorts, as you can see there, but still a couple of first team names in it. Let's see what we can do. Matanovic, well intercepted by Tobias. Yay, a little bit. Oh, hello, hang on. Salah stings the palms of the defender, of the goalkeeper, sorry. Just opened up for me there. Probably could have taken it a pace further on, but I was worried about maybe overrunning. And just ended up getting confronted by a defender. This is Valentin Berger's first meeting against Valencia. I presume Valentin Berger is their manager? That's what it was saying, top left. Anyway, first meeting, so I imagine it just means it's the first meeting between the two clubs. But I mean, it's our first year in Europe, so it was going to be, wasn't it? Freiburg. I don't know. I always find it odd that Freiburg's club badge is black and white, and their home kit is red and white. It always tends to be the way that the home kit is the same colour theme as the badge, so it's always quite off-putting when when Freiburg play in red and white. Frankfurt are the same. I think their home kit is white when I would have expected it to be red, or the other way around. Regardless, Robert, it's Koch's debut for them. Whether that's European debut or actual debut, I'm not sure. Grifo with a decent delivery. And Irie gives Freiburg the lead in the 21st minute. It wasn't a mismatch in terms of striker against fullback. It's just that he's a big boy. And he dominated our defender aerially. Scores a good goal, and Freiburg lead by 1-0. Well, I'll have that back, thank you. Cambiasso has done well. Need some options though. Eric Sanchez is short. Antiano is there. I see the movement from the Greenwich, but I can't get it to him. It's just a lot of Freiburg defenders back here at the minute, playing a very, at the moment, successful low block. Prado will deliver the ball looking for Salah at the back post, but Makengo's there to just simply nod back to his keeper, and Freiburg are playing very, very well. 1-0 down here at the minute. Don't look likely of being able to even create a proper chance, let alone find an equalising goal. Can't deal with them at the minute. Really, genuinely. Can't deal with them. Antiano, Prado, drill it. Somehow Koch has intercepted that and then fed that ball between my two players to find his teammate too. If we end the half at just 1-0 down, then it's been a success. And we still have 45 minutes to try and find at least one goal. The board want us to reach the final of the Europa League. But at this rate, I know we're only 45 minutes into the first game, but if the whole of the Europa League is going to be this difficult, then we will struggle. He says, as Jose Perez is in, and we get the equaliser. Vamos! Right in front of those travelling fans, it's 1-1! Timing. Cambiasso just runs up to him and says, thank you. Oh, not quite able to feed. Prado on the wing. Egerstein breaking into a little bit of space in midfield. Finding a ball across here to Irie. Standing it up. They're going to go for another headed effort. No, Tobias has won that well. Remarkably, considering he's so small comparatively to the man that he was trying to challenge with. But here they come again. Egerstein. That's safe. Dmitrievski with a straightforward save. Freiburg is still very, very good. I've been surprised at how good they've been, quite frankly. But I don't know whether if we had our full strength 11 out, whether the game and the flow of it might have been slightly different. But I have definitely found it difficult to break them down at times. That said, we did get the equaliser, and hopefully we can find one more to win it. Oh, he's just got the pace. Just quite simply run around everyone. Merlin Röhl. Well blocked. Still they come forward. Matanovic tried to just bump him off it, and he just Kept running as if there was nobody bloody there. Oh, it's a brilliant interception from Tobias and a very necessary one. Changes for both sides here, I think. Jan-Nicolas Bester coming on for them. That means don't give away any free kicks in shooting range because he'll bury it in the top corner. Decent header, but good save by Dmitrievski. Iosi for Fati. Fati's going to go wide left and Puado is now going to go up top. That was a bit of a wild challenge from Bester. Substitute on substitute. Not necessarily covered himself in glory there, has he? Manager is like, that's not what I put you on the pitch for, pal. Greenwich looking for and finding Yilmaz, who's come on for Mo Salah here. Looking to utilise his pace and his physicality. Pace is good. This is going to drop. Tiano needs to bring it down. Did it hit a hand? I think it... Oh, it's our free kick, is it? Referee pointed our way, I'm sure. I think it's going to end 1-1 here. Just as the Barcelona game did. I hope that's not a theme for the rest of the episode. Maybe... he must... Oh, I get a little bit lucky. He overran it. But then it's fallen back to him. No! Puado, where are you going? Notice that with strikers as well. Rather than run in a position where they can receive the ball, they're running behind the defender. I don't know whether you guys have noticed that as well. Watch Puado's movement here on the attack forward. Here, you'd want him to run in the channel in between the two nearest defenders. And as I'm about to play that pass, he then changes his run to run in between the channel of the other two defenders. I do on this occasion actually manage to find him, but on numerous occasions I end up having that intercepted by the middle defender, which is quite frustrating. I don't know whether you guys are finding something similar with your own strikers. I don't know whether it's a role thing, just an FCIQ thing, not having enough plus thing, or just shit gameplay thing. Right, come on, Fati. Can we win it at the death here? He's past El Ouadi. We find the right delivery. He's here. It's Montiano, but it's cleared away. Win the header inside, but it's too little too late. It will be a 1-1 draw. Back-to-back 1-1 draws in the played games. And Real Madrid next. Courtois in goal for Real Madrid. Carreras, Van Dijk, Lecoq and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga and Valverde. Vinny, Bellingham and Rodrigo with Mbappe up top. Lecoq at the back is an 88 rated, I think. Upamecano pre-gen. They have Dio Upamecano. They've got Housen, Bradley Barcola. They've signed Zaire Emery. Mastantuono is on the bench. But yeah, is he 88 rated? 88. Thomas Lecoq. He's 17 and he's 88 rated already. Just came in, Bosch, 88 rated. So the pre-gens that were an issue last year are an issue again this year. And it seems potentially worse than. Thankfully, from a personal point of view, on PC, for the Palace save and every subsequent save we're going to do after that, I can just mud them with the live editor and remove them from being a factor. Whereas, unfortunately, on this console save, and for any saves, for those of you that aren't playing on PC with some sort of modded editor, you will just have to deal with the outrageous pre-gens again. They start to come in from day 2 of season 2, and some of them are pretty prevalent. Thomas Lecoq is the biggest that we've found so far in this save, although there is a 79 rated 6'7" German centre-back at Espanyol that has potential to get to the mid-90s. I think Thomas Lecoq's potential is 95 to 99. And what makes it worse is the Career Mode team don't actually know. They've been actively investigating it since we mentioned it in last year's cycle, and they still haven't found what it is that causes them to A, arrive so early, and B, arrive so brutally and almost max potential immediately. So that's good. Thank the Lord for the live editor and the PC version of FC. Anyway, Valencia versus Real Madrid on console coming up next. Gomez. Nicely forward to Yilmaz and inside to Harig. Wow, okay. Hello, Rodrigo. Mbappe. Vinny. Bellingham. I'm already crying. Oh, God. No! Yeah. We are going to lose heavily to Real Madrid. They just are the one team on FC26 so far that I can do nothing about. Barış Yilmaz into Haure Gazar. And Yilmaz again. I've got a lot of defenders around me. Fati. Javiguera. Camavinga's there. Camavinga gets to it. Real Madrid ran away with the league last season. I think they ended on 90-something points. So if we are to win La Liga here at Valencia, it's going to have to be an almighty effort to overturn this Real Madrid side. Because they are just electric. They're so good. Fati. Touch is heavy, and here come Real Madrid again. Vini to Rodrigo. Well in, Haure Gazar. That was nicely done. Nicely done and done well. Finding Yilmaz here, who eventually gets it under control. Try and isolate Trent for a lack of pace. Came off the back of Trent's head there. Can I get to this first? No, Bellingham just nudges it away from Boyomo. Now Mbappe. I'm going to get to that first, thankfully. Cambiasso out to Yilmaz again. Fati's making a run. Fati's made a good run. Can we get it in behind Monsieur Lecoq? No. Exclamation mark sliders yellow. Very well, mate. Good to see you, pal. If you could leave a comment on the Patreon post if you haven't already. I can't remember whether you were one of the guys that didn't for your Patreon player for the Palace save. I'd appreciate it, mate, please. Rodrigo. Oh, lovely ball through to Mbappe, who first time on his left foot finds the top corner. Kylian Mbappe is a bit cracked. His 4th goal in 7 games. To be fair, he only got 2 in 6 prior to this, that means. 1 in 3. And now he's got 2 in 1. Oh, Real Madrid, you just are good, aren't you? Cambiasso into Puedo. And Yilmaz around the corner. Can I find a teammate? Can we just get someone on the end of it? That was a driven pass across the box, but it's just gone straight to the keeper, and that's as good as we've gotten in the opening 37 minutes. Real Madrid are writing me off and ripping me apart for the 3rd time in a league fixture in this game. Last time we played them, it was only a 1-0 narrow defeat, but it was a hell of a goal by Jude Bellingham, if you recall. And we're 2-0 down here as we approach half-time, and I, quite frankly, don't see it getting any better. Up we go, please. Yilmaz, well up. Fati gets it under control eventually. We'll find Javiguera. Bullied off the ball, I think is probably the phrase. Javiguera there. Camavinga just ruined him. Now Bellingham's got a bit of space. He's going to find Mbappe, who's on a first-half hat-trick here. Finds Bellingham. De Gea with a good save. Could have been 3-0 to Real Madrid, regardless of goal scorer, but it looks like it's going to be just the 2 at the break. If it's still only 2 at full time, we've had a good second half. Jude. Oh, what a ping. That's a Carreras. Had to adjust his run slightly, but did so. Javiguera's won that back. Right, counter-attack maybe. Force myself wide a little bit to then have to come back central. We find Puedo. Salah's been moved to a cam role now. And we're trying Ansu Fati out in the wider position. Van Dijk's just ruined him. They're just such a physical unit as well, Real Madrid. Not only have they got quality in individuals, but those individuals are just big boys as well. And they just run through you as well as dribble around you. It's so difficult to play against. And they've added players like Virgil van Dijk at the back as well. It's just ridiculous. They are so good and practically unplayable in this game. I've tried everything, and I can't even get a shot. I don't think Courtois has even had a save to make thus far. Let's have a look at the match facts. No, I haven't had a single shot. Real Madrid are even better than they were last year, which feels rather impossible considering how good they were last year, but they are. It is a fact. Well then, Yilmaz, what we got? Nothing. Nothing at all. Lecoq just walks up and walks off with it. I said if we ended the half at still just 2 Real Madrid goals, we'd had a good half. But quite frankly, if I don't have a single shot myself for the whole bloody game, then we've not even ended up... Oh, God, they're just too good. 3-0. Well, a 3-0 defeat to Real Madrid is not the ideal way to end the episode, but not many will be surprised. To be fair, neither am I. That Real Madrid side are just another level. The challenge of FC26 as a cycle is to eventually, at some point, with someone, be better than that Real Madrid side. They are the gold standard. Very much the best side on FC26 that I've played so far, having done a season in England and a season in Spain. They are utterly, utterly unplayable. We end the day 19th in the Europa League, but thankfully there's plenty more games to go there. And we end the day 9th in La Liga, but thankfully there's plenty more games to go there as well. We have 2 games drawn, 1 and lost thus far. Plenty of time to get ourselves back on the winning horse. Real Sociedad flying so far this season. Getafe are unbeaten thus far as well. Barcelona find themselves 8th at the minute. So if they can be 8th, then I'm quite happy to be within touching distance of Barcelona. That's not a problem at all. Right, thank you very much for watching today, guys. Appreciate it very much indeed. Of course, make sure you drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and come and join me on stream. There won't be any content over the weekend in terms of videos, but I should be live streaming on Saturday and potentially Sunday as well. So do come and join me on stream. But in terms of the video stuff here on the YouTube channel, I will see you Monday for more Palace and more Valencia. Adios.